Ready. Play.
Okay, so yes, I mean, I have to agree in terms of when it came to Djokovic's performance. I was really impressed with how solid he was for large parts of that match, because I caught some of that match against Farad in the second round, and it looked a little bit shaky, I must admit, at large parts of that one. But today looked solid. He looked like he knew what he was doing. He had a clear plan, and he executed that plan. And he'll come out of that going, that was potentially a very tricky match that I could have lost, and I didn't, and I actually came through really quite well. And it's kind of in my head changed what I think will happen for the rest of, at least for the next round, which is, I thought even if he came through my hatch, he would lose Lehecka. But I'm more feeling that I think Djokovic is going to get it sorted. I think he will get to the quarterfinals if he can play like that against Lehecka. Just to bring up, unless you've got anything you want to add, any final comments on Djokovic?
Well, I don't know. We're doing this the preview now or later because we may start talk. Okay, later. Our producer says so. No, just talking about the performance. I think I said what I needed to. Of course, the next match will be important in order to to have a bigger picture of Novak. Playing good back-to-back matches will be for sure important. And yeah, the opponents will be fresh, talking about Lehecka, another straight sets win, this one,
So
6-2, 6-3, 6-3, against Bonzi, actually, which is a very informed opponent, also ended last year on fire and started this year as well, very good.
He managed to scam that 250 title off the great Cam Norrie. It was a bad day at the office for Cam. Benjamin Bonzi got in on his own merit, thanks to the fact that he won that 250 title, that he actually got in his own merit. And third round, a very good performance from the Frenchman. But
yeah,
as we say, I mean, Lehecka coming off the back of winning Brisbane, somehow meddling in some sort of dark arts of being able to get his opponents to retire before the match finishes. Which is good of him. It's a great way to be able to get through matches. But yeah, he came through quite. I mean, I'm guessing a lot of people kind of forgot this match was going to take place, certainly because of the match that took place on the Kia Arena beforehand with Medvedev and Djokovic Fokina. But he is, of course, now the only Czech left in the draw. I think in both men's and women's as well, because he
you're right.
And which is an absolute shock for me to say, given how strong Czech tennis has been over the last few years. For them to now have no players in the fourth round of the Australian Open. There's more Brits in the fourth round of the Australian Open than there are Czechs. I didn't even think I'd ever say that. Moving on, like you say. So, any thoughts on this match and how it could go?
Oh, okay. So I have the idea this will be very tight, actually. I feel like Lehecka's ability to have big level on serve can make a difference compared to Maciek today, and I feel like also Lehecka knows Djokovic very well. We've seen them having trained together a lot. I mean, everybody knows Djokovic very well, but you know what I mean. Also, having trained a lot with him can, of course, playing against him on the big stage in the courts where Novak has been the most successful in his, legendary career. It will be a totally different feeling, but I feel like Lehecka is in the right place right now to make this a fight, So, my prediction about this is that Novak will go through, at least from what I watched today, but I feel like this can be a very tight four-setter.
No, I agree. I certainly think we're going to see a better performance from this Czech player than we compare to the Czech player today. When it comes to at least trying to get a set off Novak. But at this stage, I do think Novak will just come out with the game plan. Will come out with the game plan again of how to beat his opponent, and he's going to see it through. I mean, as John was pointing out there, last year they played each other at the United Cup. Lehecka did take a set off Novak in that match, but it was the middle set, and then he kind of faded in the final set. But so as you say, I think we both favour Djokovic to win this match. Would we, or would you favour Lehecka?
No, I would go with Novak, as I said, but you know, I feel like it will be a very tight four-setter.
Yeah. Okay, I'll go with you on that one. We'll go together on four sets there.
If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell so you don't miss out on all things tennis.